Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the delay, but I need to make sure I have this dot to the left to make sure it's recording. I just did an entire video with no dot. I thought it was recording and it wasn't. But anyway, it's good afternoon for me. It's nighttime. I'm doing this video, but I will post it in the morning. So I'll say good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, December 13th, and today I will cover the trades for TSLY and CONY as of Tuesday, December 12th. So let's get to it. No trades for TSLY as usual, which is okay. Less work for me. But I did track the cost to close the synthetic. And since Tesla price went down, we would lose $26 million if we had to roll this synthetic or close it out. But we don't have to because it expires January 19th, which is over a month away. So all is well. But again, I'm just tracking all of these synthetic positions, and here they are from the beginning up until now. So let's move on to the calls. Again, no calls. So let's talk about the price. The price of TSLY went down by 0.62% today. And the price of TSLA went down 1.14%. And again, as always, as I mentioned, when the underlying goes down, we will not go down, as much because, our synthetic will, right? Because it mimics the one-to-one movement, but our calls, our short calls, these are bearish plays. So if the underlying goes down, we win on those plays, which means the value, for those plays will, the cost to close them will be less and less. So that would help increase our net asset value for those positions. So as the underlying goes down, our net asset value on the sell call side goes up. So, that's good. And vice versa, by the way, when we go up. So anyway, let's move on to cash and treasuries. Cash went up a little. Treasuries went up a little on 12/31, but then it went up a lot on 11/15, which is a very smart move. Again, let's lock in some interest for the next year. But overall, cash and treasuries actually went up 17.6 million. Even though we're only showing outstanding shares to be 70.2 million. It could be more. Maybe they just did not update the full number, but that's it's a pretty big increase in cash and treasuries. Total income for TSLY, they're doing really good. 18.1 million or 26 cents per share. Daily income 3 cents and daily yield 0.29%. Really good. They're doing really, really good. Active positions, we have 34,125 contracts at 250 strike. No change, but the change is the percent out of the money. We're now 5.48% out of the money. Awesome. So, this is perfect. I can't complain. For once, I just can't complain. I love where we stand right now. 44% IV, that's okay. And I actually have the first money face on TSLY. The first money reaction, possible gains 61 cents I'm showing. So let's hope for Tesla to go up the next 3 days. Not any more than 6% though, okay? Let's move on to Coney. Sorry if I'm rushing, but this is the second time I'm doing this video. I hit record and I go to make sure it recorded, 30 seconds recorded, but it's like, I don't get it. Anyway, Coney did have a trade. So they added 230 to the synthetic position, which essentially was a wash, the buy call and the sell put. The cost was a wash because if you look, the cost of coin was just at the money of the strike, almost. And if we closed our synthetic position today, it would be a loss of 1.3 million. So again, that means nothing because the synthetic expires next year. Coney calls. We did have calls. Well, we did have one call because we had a synthetic of 230. So we sold a call with a 150 strike, which is 7.43% out of the money, which I thought was interesting considering there's only 3 trading days left. And that's only 230 contracts. So I thought, oh, let's do this one. Coin's been going down, and when it goes up a little. Let's do 3% out of the money. Nope, they're staying away. They're like, nope, I'm not having that happen again. So they're playing it safe, and I like it because they're still getting premium with this crazy IV. They got $23,000, and for that alone, good job. But our running total is at a debit still, 5.4 million, because again they got murdered earlier in the month. Cash and treasuries overall went up 2.9 million, but if you look, they decreased the cash and increased the treasuries, which is good. They're going to get us some interest before the end of the year, and then they added a lot to the following year. Lock in those rates, baby. Okay, Coney went up 0.9%, and Coin went up 1.16%. And then people ask, why did Coney only go up 0.9%? And, just as I mentioned on TSLY, when the underlying went down, our NAV went up slightly on the sell calls. So if the underlying goes up, the opposite will happen because, they're going to cost, those sell calls are going to cost more to close, right? We want the underlying price to stay down, even though it's not much of a change because obviously we're way out of the money, but it still moves it. It still moves the needle. So that's why. Outstanding shares, 6.6 million. That was an increase. This is a very popular fund now. I'm not going to talk about income because it's in the negative, but we're catching up. We might break even. How are we going to get paid, you ask? Synthetics. All right. Let's look at the outstanding contracts. In short, the majority are 3,530 at a 160 strike, 14.6% out of the money. What they could do is roll this down to a 155 strike, which would still be 11% out of the money. And they could earn a decent premium on that, I would think. I don't know. You figure they would have done it today if they're going to do it. Because with 3 days left, the time value is not there. Although, you never know. They have 5 different positions, and it looks like they are just playing it safe on Coney. But with that type of IV, they're allowed to. They could still earn a hefty premium. And by the way, look at all this. This possible gain for the week, if coin went up, we can earn up to 263, which would put us above $26. Amazing. Reaction did not change, but my voice is changing because I'm getting more tired because it's the second time I'm making the same video. Probably rushing it, and I apologize, but it is what it is. I wanted to make it tonight. I had to get it out tonight so I could post it in the morning because tomorrow I just can't. It's too much. Office day, got to get the kids out of the house. And when I get to the office, got to get in the office right away. And then I leave the office late, Christmas party, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, not financial advice. As you know, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. This video is for fun and entertainment. If you did enjoy it, please click like. If you have any questions, leave in the comments. All right, till next time, guys. Later.